Are you willing to spend just 30 seconds on each and every Uber Eats order that you get? It's going to save you from catastrophic failure if your app glitches, or if you get suspended, or worst case, if you get deactivated all of a sudden. And I'm going to share this tip with you because what you don't realize, especially as a new driver, these things can and do happen. So first, here's some background on this very important tip, because as a new Uber Eats driver, you have no idea what you're walking into. Most of the time, everything's fine. Eventually, something's going to happen. And here's what happens when you get deactivated. You do not have access to the app whatsoever. And then have fun trying to contact customer support because you don't have access to the app. So as a little side tip, I would have their phone number saved in there so that you can call them. Here's the problem. You can't even defend yourself if they even give you a reason on why something went wrong in your app, on your account, because you can't even get in the account to find out what order you did and the details of it. So you're at a total loss, and it is just a horrible, horrible feeling, because when this happens, you're already angry and frustrated at why are they doing this to me? So here's how you can fix this. This is a pro tip. It only takes 30 seconds. I do this now because I've been doing this for going on actually 7 years now, part-time, and I have been deactivated a couple times on the different apps. This is what I figured out to save me. Here it is. It just takes 30 seconds. And I'll go through an order that I've already done, and you can just see for yourself how long it takes. So I trust you have a dash camera. If you don't, get one. That's a whole nother topic that we won't get into right now, but it's for driver safety. Get a dash camera. When you get that offer, I like to screenshot every single offer and all pieces of the offer. Even if screenshot the offer, and once you accept it, then go in and screenshot all the customer's details, the order, everything. And what I'll do is I'll look, and right now it happens to be 3 o'clock. It is Friday, the 17th of October. So I will go in there and I'll say I have an Uber Eats order. It's to Bevmo. It is 3 o'clock on Friday, October 17th. And then obviously future orders, I wouldn't say that necessarily. It is for, we'll call her Nicole, Bevmo, 4 items. And I need to go in and pick up this order. And then I go in there and look, she's getting some Voodoo Ranger, Casamigos, tequila, and White Claw. That way I know what she got. Then it gives an address, and I'll just make one up. We'll call it 123 Bob Lane. And here it's in an apartment too. And obviously alcohol orders, you're going to meet at the door. And so I've screenshotted everything. I'm sure that did not take 30 seconds. And if it did, it's because I was explaining it to you. So now on my dash camera, this is how it helps you. Should something go wrong, you've been doing this all day. And if you're on Instacart or Grubhub or Uber Eats, you can say what app you're on, the day, the time, and then the customer's information. So later, if something happens, you can go back and watch your video again and hone in on which order it was. And then you're going to have screenshots on your phone. And this is the best, the very best that you can do to defend yourself. And I'll get into what happens when you get deactivated later. But suffice it to say, it is not fun. It's very stressful. And at least now I have all my information of all the orders I've done on my phone, and I've told it to my dash camera. That way, at least I have a chance of going back and figuring out what happened. And sometimes, actually most of the time, you know what the problem customer was. You just trust your intuition and know that's probably what it was, because Uber Eats does not do a good job of telling you and informing you specific details so that you can prove yourself innocent instead of being guilty like Uber Eats likes to do to us. The other aspect of this is such a terrible feeling, whether you're a new driver or like myself. Say you've got one order or you've got a couple thousand. Uber Eats does not care about you. Right now, I could actually be on my last delivery of my career, and you could be doing the same thing. Now, let's say I get fired, I get deactivated unfairly. No one's going to care, except you're going to fill my spot. And then Uber Eats is basically just going to say that I'm a loser, I'm a bad independent contractor. They got rid of me, and there's 100 more of you ready and eager to take my place. So benefit from my experience. I love helping you, and that's why I make videos like this. And then incidentally, I also want to share some information with you. I'm sure you know the internet is full of scams. Here on my account, I've blocked, I'll just say 300 or 400 blocked words because there's a lot of scammers out there. And I trust that you know if they're a scammer when you see different things in the comments. So I've blocked a lot of those. But I do have good news for you. If you comment in the video, hope, comment hope, and I will respond with some contact info for a reputable businessman. He's also a gig tuber here on the internet, and he loves helping drivers just like I do. So he has a business, actually a couple of them, that if you do get deactivated, you can work with him, and he uses a team of paralegals and goes in and fights for you in court, because the likelihood of you fighting a deactivation on your own is very low. And again, when this happened to me, I was very frustrated, and I won't get into that just yet, but suffice it to say, now I'm set up for success as best as possible. So I do want to help you. Put hope in the comments, and I'll send you that contact information for him. And I think you will benefit from that tremendously should the terrible thing happen of getting deactivated, or just things go wrong, the app glitches. So I've already hinted a couple times at what happens when you get deactivated. But first, I just want you to trust me. Please believe me, that pro tip of just taking 30 seconds, that's going to save you. If you choose to ignore this advice, then you're going to find yourself in a tough spot one day, and likelihood is high that you're going to have an issue. And if you don't mind, for experienced drivers, please share in the comments below as well. What happened when you were deactivated? And please let me know, did you get back on, and how you did that? I think that's also going to help all the newer drivers, and really all drivers. That way we can see what kind of things go on. And trust me, Uber Eats does not care about you. We are nothing to Uber Eats. So don't put your trust in them. So wouldn't it be good to find out the details of what actually happens when you get deactivated? The whole process, from what happens, how you do your appeal, and then the end result. I do have great news for you, and I don't wish this on you at all. But I have made a video going through what happens when you get deactivated on Uber Eats, and then how you can fight it. So watch that video next, and I'll see you there. And trust me, I hope this never happens to you. But by you doing this tip and then watching that video next, you are going to be set up for success as much as possible.